In this video, I will demonstrate you how to design environmental monitoring system which is IoT enabled. So we are using Arduino board as a controller which is inbuilt with Atmega 328 microcontroller, and we have designed an LCD shield on top of it for our convenience to connect to the analog and digital pins and using proper power supply through it. And we have three different sensors which we are using in this particular project, like temperature, which continuously sense the temperature of environment, and LDR we are using to sense the light value in lux units, and then humidity sensor DST11 we are using to continuously monitor the humidity in the environment. And we have pulled out the outputs of these three sensors: temperature as T, LDR as L, and humidity as H. So these are the pins we will use for output to be read. And then this is a power supply that will be given to this particular sensor board, and this LED is used to indicate whether the power supply is given properly or not. And we are using a two wire connector. This particular two wire connector is used to give power supply to this particular sensor board through LCD shield. And then we are using a one wire connector which we call it as a male to female one wire connector or jumper to connect these output pins of the sensor board to this particular LCD shield through which Arduino will be reading the values. And we are using a GSM board as a gateway to post the same data which have been read onto the cloud. And for connecting this GSM board to the LCD shield or Arduino, we use a three wire connector which is inbuilt with three wires, where we connect black wire to the ground on J7 connector on the Arduino, sorry, on GSM board available, and the other ground which is there on the LCD shield. So ground to ground should be connected, and RxTX on this particular GSM board will be twisted and connected to RxTX on the LCD shield. And we are using a SIM card in this particular GSM board, which will basically used to establish the HTTP connection with the cloud and post the data onto the cloud. And in order to program a give power supply to this particular GSM board, we are using an adapter which is of value 12 volts. And then for programming this Arduino, we use a cable known as USB to D type cable, where D type cable fit into the Arduino board and the other end USB will fit into the laptop or PC which we are using. And the connections for these boards to be connected are like this, where this particular Arduino board can be connected to sensor board through these notations. A2, A4, A5 are known as analog pins of Arduino, which have been drawn out and given to the LCD shield. And plus and minus are power supply